last of the members of the
Good riddance, evil bastards. Until next time.
What's up, everybody? So today I wanted to share a really strong support build for GMs. So GMs have been out for a few days. I managed to beat all of them, and this is probably one of the best supporting builds for that. You're not going to be putting out the most damage, but you're really going to be invaluable when it comes to keeping your team alive. So it's going to be a turret-based Stasis Warlock, which I'm sure this build has been around since Stasis came out, but it's new to me, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So with the Stasis Warlock, you've got your super, which you can freeze entire groups of enemies, so I always try to hold that until, you've got like a large group of heavy hitter enemies, whether it's wyverns from the Glassway or, just anything that's hard to kill. So I'm running Healing Rift, Burst Glide for mobility. We've got Penumbral Blast and Cold Snap grenades. And then for your aspects, we've got Glacial Harvest, which whenever you freeze something, it's going to create stasis shards. And with that, we've got Bleak Watcher, which gives you the freezing turret grenades. So for our fragments, we've got Whisper of Durance, which not only makes your grenades last longer, but whenever you freeze something, it freezes them for longer as well. So I think it takes your grenades and makes the base for the turret from 25 seconds up to 30, and that 5 extra seconds really makes a big difference. We're also running Whisper of Conduction. So whenever you freeze something with this aspect and create those shards, they're going to come flying to you. So that way you don't have to like run out and grab them, they kind of just come floating to you. And it's a good distance, it's a good 10-15 feet. We're also running Whisper of Chains. So whenever you're near something that you've frozen, it's going to give you a 40% damage debuff. So you're going to be able to take significantly more damage. And then I've also got Torment, so anytime you get hit, you're going to get extra grenade energy. And it's on a cooldown of about 1 second, give or take. But, you're always taking damage, so it's super nice to have. If you don't want this one, though, you could always run Rhyme, which is going to give you an overshield. So that pairs really nicely with Conduction and Glacial Harvest. So for the armor, I'm going to be running 3 stacks of firepower, just to keep as many grenades as possible, because this is kind of a spammy grenade build, but it's mostly just meant to immobilize everything that's around you so you and your teammates can kill it with minimal damage to you guys. We're also going to be running the Osmiomancy Loves just to have a second set of grenades. And with that, I like to run Kickstart. So Grenade Kickstart, whenever you throw your grenades, you get a little bit of energy back. But I think it only works whenever you've depleted both charges. So don't be afraid to spam the grenades, it works super well. But with that, also running Elemental Charge to become charged with light. And then right here, another stack of firepower. But with the shards that we're going to be making, you're going to want to have elemental shards, because these will help you get charged with light, and you're going to be making quite a few of these shards as well. And then down here, again, third thing of firepower, but I'm also running 2 stacks of bomber, just so if you need an extra grenade, you can always just drop your rift as you need it, and then I'll give you about a third of a charge. So with that, I also really like to be running Le Monarch. It is phenomenal for the Glassway, because not only does it have innate overload and poison, which does a lot of damage, if you shoot the boss's shield and you get a poison draw, it's going to poison the boss. Whether you hit him directly or hit his shield where he's immune, the poison still takes effect either way, and it makes that boss fight so much easier. So I highly recommend running this. I was running full support, so I was running anti-barrier auto rifle, and with that I was running the crate. Personally, I like Headstone just because it gives you that extra damage bit whenever you proc it and you're close by. But, you know, again, matter of preference and whatnot. With this, I also highly recommend having Tier 10 Discipline. It's not necessary, but it helps a lot. But yeah, with this build, it can really help get your team out of a pinch. Like, I used it on every single one of the GMs, didn't really have any problems. The only one that gave me some trouble was Lightblade, but if you played that GM, you know it's not a particularly easy one, so... But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the build. Hopefully it helps you out a little bit. It worked really well for me, and I hope it works for you guys. Thanks for watching.